Big news that came out this week is Mo Salah has confirmed a contract extension, taking him all the way to 2027, which will mean 10 years at the club. I'm not sure if it's a surprise to you, Gary, because, look, number one, he's still a fantastic player. There isn't a major downturn in form, but handing out contracts like these to someone who's turning 33 in 2 months is pretty much unheard of from FSG.
Well, I suppose it goes against their general principles, but I think Mo Salah goes against the general principles of a footballer. When you look at some of his figures, you know, his consistency on appearances, you know, that's one thing you want. You want your top player to be on the pitch. Just look at those appearance numbers. You know, they're phenomenal. You know, the goals he's scored, the assists that he's contributed over such an extended period of time. I think, well, there you go, look. 5th in the all-time list of goal scorers in the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know, he's right up there. I think if you, and of course Liverpool know him extremely well, the way he lives his life, the way he conducts himself, his professionalism, his work ethic, I think you can apply exceptional rules for Mo Salah compared to a lot of other players.
No surprise for you, Sharpie, then. I guess this is the sort of news that maybe you needed it at this point in time when you want to lift the club again.
Yeah, I think it's an ideal time, and they've probably done that on purpose. I think the last few results have maybe seen a bit of a dip in enthusiasm maybe from the fans. So I think this is a nice little boost for them going into the sort of final run-in and what Alex Ferguson used to call twitchy bum time. I'm not sure they're going to have any of that with the amount of points clear that they are, but no, great for the fans, great for Mo Salah and great for his teammates to know that he's here for the next couple of years, and we'll be seeing a lot more of these goals. Hopefully, I think he's probably, now he knows he's here for another couple of seasons, he'll probably set himself a target for that leading goal scorer. I don't think he'll ever catch Shearer.
His form recently as well has dipped. I think he hasn't scored from open play in like 7 games.
Yeah, and maybe that's something to do with the contract talks as well. It's a little bit unsettling for the player. Every player goes through it at some part of the season, but you know, he's had contract talks and unsettling times. Don't know where he's going to be. So now he's got that. I think you'll see more goals from him now because he'll be settled. Yeah,
and he loves playing against West Ham as well. So maybe just perfect timing for him to get his goal-scoring boots back on. But look, the Salah deal is done. Van Dijk, in terms of what we're hearing so far, seems to be moving in a positive direction. But why are these two so much more important to deal with than, say, we haven't had any news about Trent's contract at the moment, and he's the youngest of the three?
Yeah, listen, I'm very surprised that Liverpool have allowed Trent to get into this position. I'm very surprised. From a financial point of view for the football club, I can understand with Mo Salah, who's going to be 34 coming up. Van Dijk's going to be, sorry, Mo Salah's 33. He's going to be 34. Virgil van Dijk's 34, you know. So I understand them leaving that till late with those because, as you say, you know, from a financial point of view, it's not going to make sense. But you've just got to look at the players, look what they've done for the football club, and can you see them continuing to do that for another couple of years? And I can see that both in Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk. But with Trent Alexander, it makes no sense for them. At his age, they shouldn't have let him get into the last 2 years of his contract. I don't know many players. If you look at Harry Kane, for instance, who was at Tottenham, right? They didn't allow him to run his contract down. They've got him signed, then they sold him and got his money. Should never have let him run his contract down. No player, unless it's not a significant offer. If it's a significant offer and you've got 2 years to run on your contract, you say to your agent, right, listen, I do fancy going and playing abroad. Real Madrid are interested in me. What kind of fee would that generate? 80 million? OK, put an 80 million clause in there, right? And then he signs the contract. He still gets to go if Real Madrid pay 80 million. He's a Liverpool lad. He loves playing for Liverpool. So I understand the maybe little bit of undecisiveness when the manager changed, but it should have been done before the manager was changed, in my opinion.